I approached it like I was a 5-year-old picking up something for the first time and the world didn't judge me yet. What's up everybody, and welcome to part 4 of the 4-part video series for The Making of Fool. So I've gone through how I wrote it, how I filmed it, how I made it. Now I want to talk about the biggest thing before I even wrote the song was excuses. Fool was the first song that I created where I felt like I took a jump forward in the writing process and me using like Pro Tools, me using a computer, and me pretty much taking full control and saying, okay, I'm going to make a song and I can't have any excuses as far as me writing and me creating. In the past, it always seemed like I would find a reason why I couldn't make a song, or like couldn't write a song. Like I couldn't sing good enough. I couldn't write guitar parts. I couldn't play well enough. I didn't know how to record myself. I didn't have the money to go to a studio. I didn't have the money to buy a camera. I didn't have the money to buy Pro Tools. I didn't know how to use Pro Tools. Like, I didn't know how to play keyboard. I didn't know how to do anything. And there was always like an excuse like, oh, I can't make that song because I can't do this. I can't make that song because I can't do this. And I finally hit this point where I was like, I can't fail. There's no failing. I'm just going to learn. Like, it's literally just learning. And the more I kept pushing, it was just one step at a time. And next thing I knew, I bought a computer, I bought Pro Tools, I already had an MPC software, I had so many pieces, and I had no idea what I was doing. I bought a bass guitar, not a bass player. Like, I play guitar, but I'm not a bass player. I'm a guitarist that plays bass. I know the notes on bass, but I'm not sitting there doing slap bass and all that shit. So there were so many pieces that I kept just saying like, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, like you can't do that, like you're this, you're this, you're this. And I speak for myself. I don't know if this is anyone else, but I'm hoping that people understand this feeling of coming up with all these excuses as to why I can't do something. It marked a whole period for me where I like broke out of that. And especially during quarantine really helped me with everything. It really helped me to put into perspective what I want out of like my life in general. And I hated what I was doing. I hated the job I had. And not that I'm sitting here at all making any money from this, because I'm not. But I love doing this, and it was me just blindly pursuing it that kept me going. Because otherwise I would have sat there and just been like, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not going to be this, I'm not going to be this, I'm not going to be this. And I stopped saying all that. I stopped saying it to myself, and I was like, alright, it's time for me to just go for this and do what I want to do and do what I love doing. And this momentum of moving forward like this, keeping that energy of like, I can try anything and I can learn anything, helped me just like in every aspect of my life, not only music, but it really helped me with just learning that like my boundaries are set by me. That's it. And as much as everyone else around you would be like, oh, you'll never be this, they'll tell you sound like this, you're this, you're this, you're this, they see a small snippet of you for a period of time and they judge you off of that. And it's understandable, everyone does it. I do it when I look at people and I'm like, oh, they're that, they know how to do that, they don't know how to do that, they sing well, they don't. Everyone does it. But the biggest thing for me was not taking it emotionally if someone didn't like my stuff. And I'd go, okay, how do I improve? That's it. And this whole perspective shift I really wanted to describe at the end of this video series, because to me, in the previous videos I make it seem very easy, where I'm just like, okay, like all I did was this, all I did was this was easy, all I had to do was the part behind everything that isn't talked about, I feel like it with a lot of people, is the whole hurdle of like not judging yourself through this process and letting people's criticisms like come to you, but they aren't personal attacks. Like sometimes they try to be personal attacks, and those are the worst people you never even want to listen to those kind of people anyway. But people who actually like give you constructive criticism, listen to those people. Listen. Like, you don't have to take everything they say and follow it verbatim, but it helps to have that input and be able to take that input. I can definitely say for the longest time, I took things personally when people would tell me like something I made sucked, or that I suck at singing, or that I suck at playing guitar. It would hit me like I'd be like, ugh, and like bothered me. And understandably so, I love doing it. So it kind of like, it struck a nerve with me. But I don't know what it was with this song. This song especially, I felt very like free, felt open to just be whatever this song was going to be. And this isn't my favorite song by any means, like the favorite song that I've ever made. It's not. I think it's a good song. I'm happy with how it came out. I loved this whole process just as much as the song itself. Like, the process to me was so much fun and so freeing throughout this whole thing. So the main reason I'm making this video, and made this video series in general, is just to show anyone that's similar to me in the same position as far as being an artist, being a person that likes to create, to show them that you can do anything you want to do as long as you're open. And you don't have to like judge yourself over it. You can just go and get it done. And so what the people that have been following you for years are going to be like, what are you posting that for? And then like they'll unfollow you because they don't want to see that shit anymore. Like they don't want to see you post this. Why are you posting that? That's weird. That's random. That's this. That's that. It's like, one, who are they to judge? And two, why do you care if they are following your stuff if they don't agree with your stuff? Like it let them be. You know, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. And I'm speaking through myself here and to myself here, honestly. But a lot of it went away for me. All those feelings of like trying to hit these like markers in people's minds of what I should sound like and what I don't and what I am and what I'm not. Like once I let that go, it's just been like, oh my God, it's like, it's just, I feel free. I feel entirely free doing what I'm doing, and I love what I do. So that's why I made this video series. And I hope that in the process of like viewing video 1, 2, 3, and 4, you could see that the main key ingredient to this was that I didn't care. I didn't care. I wanted to learn, and I was excited. I was excited to do this. I was excited to create, and I wasn't sitting there. I approached it like I was a 5-year-old picking up something for the first time, and the world didn't judge me yet. That's how I approached it, and I plan to approach every one of my songs and everything I do in my life just like that. So I just want to thank everyone for tuning in, and thank you all so much for the support and all the shares and everything that everyone's been doing for me as far as the likes, the comments, and the support from a lot of the same people just consistently posting my stuff. And I can't even tell you how much it means. It's everything to me. And as much as I love doing this on my own, I need people to enjoy what I do. It's part of being an artist. Like, I can be an artist in my room all day, all my whole life. I could just sit and be an artist in my room. But what makes me want to further myself and pursue this is enjoying it with other people and having other people enjoy the music that I make. Like, that's huge to me. Of course it is. Like, I like my music, yeah, but I like it for different reasons. I like it because I'm growing and I see growth, and I'm like, oh, I can do that now. Oh, what if I tried this? What if I tried this? But when other people enjoy it, that's the whole experience that I'm going for, is connecting with people on that level. So I just want to thank everyone who follows me, who continues to follow me, and everyone who shared my page, who shares the videos, who watches them, listens to the music. I just want to let you know, I'm going to give you a few snippets right here of my new EP coming out. I got 3 new songs, and then Fool will be on the EP as well. So yeah, I'm going to give you 3 snippets right now, so check them out.
I guess nothing changed. Still get weak when they say my name, like I'm holding on to what is gone. I was never really there, so I play my songs to make it. I can't trust you, what will I do? I'm looking for somebody like you, something I can feel. Did that really happen? Is this the life I really want to live? So take my heart and take my soul.
So this concludes the 4-part video series. Again, thank you all so much. I appreciate all the love and support I've gotten on this music video, on this song, and everything that I've been doing. So keep your eye out for this EP coming out. It's called WFO, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you all so much again. Peace.